Hey, what's up my DBCbers, your boy Moist Mercenary, and today I'm back with Gira Wing, another Beyblade X custom blade, and this is a full custom combo. We have Gira Wing 6-66 Ratchet and Vortex for the bit. Vortex is a slightly wider cyclone at the tip, slightly wider left flat, with a much larger gear. It's got that 16 teeth gear, so comparing with Cobalt Dragoon real quick, we could see that, yeah, it's a bit wider and should be much more aggressive than Cobalt Dragoon. Initially, it did have one similar, but the only difference was that it had a wider left flat on it, so I decided to change it up a little bit extra because we kind of know how this would perform. If anything, this would be a bit worse than Cyclone anyways, so I just went ahead and changed it to Vortex right here. Anyways, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the battles. I've got 5 of them planned out here today, which will be, I also should point out, this ratchet is so tight, like I could pop out the bit from here just fine, but the ratchet itself is kind of stuck right now. It is so tight. I don't know how I got it to click on in the first place, I'm not gonna lie to you. It could just be that I have lotion on right now, and that's making it slip out of my fingers, but it's just not working. So I had no weight showcase. I did weigh it prior to putting on the ratchet clip though, and it is around 36 or 37 grams, around Drawn Buster, between Drawn Buster and Phoenix Wing pretty much, so that's where that lies. But for battles today, we're gonna be starting with good old Phoenix Rudder. Should be fun. We've then got Wizard Rod, another good UX Beyblade. We've got Leon Crest right over here. Following that, we're gonna have Cobalt Dragoon, of course, so a battle of dragons, a battle of very angry dragons. And we have Whale Wave, last but not least, as the final battle. This one I'm just scared is going to fully break the bay, probably, because a Whale Wave is a very powerful one. So let's just go ahead and see how all these battles go. Alright guys, as we get into these first battles of the video, remember to get down there and like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy what you see here today. Always appreciate the support, and I've always got more of these customs coming, so hit that bell notification as well while you're at it. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! And a burst right away against Phoenix Rudder. Very cool. Not the most eventful burst, it just kind of flew out of the stadium, but 2 points is 2 points. Very good for the first match of the video. Let's try that once more. 3, 2, 1, go. And a nice over finish. Giratina, or Gira Wing, as I call this particular bay, only needs one more KO now to seize victory. So, as you're new to the channel as well, I usually go first to 5 instead of first to 4 for X battles, using the standard point system. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, but Phoenix Rudder with the reversal this time around, getting a nice clean knockout against Gira Wing. Very cool from Rudder. A very solid bay. I love using Rudder, to be honest. Speaking of which, if you want a Phoenix Rudder of your own or any of the other officially released X bays in your collection, go ahead over to baysandbricks.com and use code MOIST for 7% off. Oh, me when I explode the Beyblade by launching? Excuse me? Alright, trying that once again. Let's see if Gira Crest with Distort can pull out that last win. 3, 2, 1, go. Oops, my bad. Hesitating while doing the double grip means you'll just kind of drop one of the Beyblades, so try not to do that if you're using one of these double grips, which you can get at Newsel3D. Code MOIST for 10% off at Newsel3D. Yeah, sorry for pushing all of my plugs in the first clip, but you know how the game is. So it seems he kind of burned away his stamina real quick there and then just started moving around a bit on the slower side, but still managed to get a slow knockout right there, managing to nail himself the win in this first match. So let's go ahead and see how he does against Rod next. Going right into that, I'm excited to see him perform against Rod. Hopefully he completely obliterates Rod. as big mighty dragon Giratina should. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! And a nice burst finish from Leon Crest. Seems to... I did design this initially with the thought of it bursting things a lot, so seeing it do that so far is very nice. Quite validating of my design ideas for this specific day. 3, 2, 1, go. And another easy burst finish against Wizard Rod there. Very cool from Leon Crest. Let's try this one more time. It needs one more win. Any type of finish. 3, 2, 1, go. Seemed to get his stamina depleted quite quickly that time around. Probably just not the best of launch from myself in that match. But the point still does go to Wizard Rod. 1 point to Wizard Rod. Oops. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Oops. Now that the launcher's back together, 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Oh! Let's try that again with the correct base in hand. Managed to pick up Rudder by accident instead of Gira Wing. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! It seems the extreme shape of this tip just doesn't serve well in terms of stamina, but also launching with the double grip like this does impede strength to an extent when it comes to trying to rip these as hard as possible. Also, my launcher seems to want to keep coming apart. 3, 2, 1, go. And a nice full-on extreme finish to end that match. Very cool from Leon Crest. So what I've been finding recently is that Noozle 3D Ripcord double launcher isn't as helpful as I thought it would be. I think it would just be better if I got like 2 string launchers to record with. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Just seems like it would be a bit better for me. And managed to destroy Leon Crest's stamina just through brute force in that match. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! And go shoot! And a self KO right there. Sorry for shifting the stadium around so much, trying to recenter it in a better position. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! And go shoot! And a nice burst finish, almost an X finish, but just a burst that time around. So that puts it at 3 points, just needs another burst or KO to win. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! And go shoot! That was a snipe launch, so I'm not going to count that one towards the scoreboard. Landed on top of Leon Crest in that match. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! And go shoot! And that one was just an instant X dash, I'm pretty sure. So that just means Leon Crest wins this time. Just instantly launched straight at Leon Crest. So very cool performance though. Leon Crest did do fairly well. So guys, got one of my spare binder things for the double grip now that I'm battling with Cobalt Dragoon. Let's see how Leon Crest does here. 3, 2, 1, go. It seems they drew that time around, or maybe Leon Crest wobbled a bit, but it looks like they both stopped spinning and just kind of slid around before they both stopped. At least to me. 3, 2, 1, go. And an easy burst finish that time around. I mean, it's 260, so I mean, we know how 260 works on something like Cobalt Dragoon here. Not exactly the best Ratchet in terms of burst resistance. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! And that was so close to being an overfinish, but Dragoon managed to struggle itself out just in time. 3, 2, 1, go. Cobalt Dragoon dwindled the stamina on Gyro Wing before it could really X-dash, but it still used up so much stamina X-dashing itself that Leon Crest managed to outspin. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! And Leon Crest getting another outspin, meaning it just needs one more point to seal its victory. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! And another victory right there for Gyro Wing. Let's see how it does in this final match against a Whale Wave. Alright, now here's hoping this isn't too hard to launch now that I'm just using one launcher again instead of two. And both of these are very aggressive, so 3, 2, 1, go shoot! And go shoot! Jesus! I saw both of them jump in that hit. Just shoot off from each other with that recoil. Both of these are pretty strong attack-wise, so you could imagine the recoil is probably going to be pretty intense. Let's try one more time. Shoot. And go shoot. Darting Whale Wave all around the stadium in that match, but Whale Wave managing to endure and outspin that time. Shoot. I imagine Whale Wave will outspin more than not. If I can get both bays in the stadium before it kills itself with that self KO. One thing to complain about with Jesus is this just stuck on here. Wonderful. Please. One thing with Whale Wave is that because of how Elevate works, it does self KO quite a bit. And Whale Wave getting a destructive finish here. Seems like Whale Wave just wins the video because it popped the medal off of Gyro Wing. Great, awesome. I wanted to get the medal out of here anyways, to be honest, because I wanted to replace it and it was booted. Also, it's kind of still stuck on the, it's crazy that this connection was so strong. I just burst the, okay, so it just doesn't want to come apart when I wanted it to come apart, and now it does, so that's wonderful. I don't know where the gear chip went, but hopefully that's somewhere easy. Oh, it's here. Looks like it didn't even break, which is something. That's interesting. I'm so used to my Prince of this breaking. I've had this bay ready to go for so long, at least model-wise, but every time I tried to record, it just shattered to whatever I was fighting it against. Finally, I got solid prints, and I mean, it still broke, so some of the cons of printing, especially with like friction fit X parts that you just Gorilla Glue into place like this, they will just come apart at some point. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to let me know your thoughts on Gyro Wing and his performance today, and I will see you guys next time, hopefully with maybe a fixed Gyro Wing. I'm noticing it's a bit of a bad trend here going on through all of my videos, where by the end of my custom stuff, they kind of just break. So hopefully that trend dies soon, and for at least for X, Metal Fight still seems to be quite fine. But anyways, I'm yapping. I'm gonna go now. See ya.